caught the 18
Yo,
footer.
that was
That was so
amazing.
fun, bro.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Carla.
I'm Sophia. And we have Jonathan behind the camera.
Oh, man.
And today, we wish to present you
The Everglades. Go.
Who's Ernest F. Coe?
What do you mean? He's obviously the father of the Everglades National Park.
Home to thousands of species and around 36 trails, the Everglades National Park is a magnificent sight to see in South Florida. It was established in 1947 solely for its biodiversity and now stands as the 10th largest national park. Through the years, the Everglades has received several international recognitions, including being named a World Heritage Site in 1979 for its incredible diversity and unique habitats which serve as sanctuary for many species.
In the Everglades, plant survival is all about adaptation. The Senna mexicana, Senna artemisides, and the Zamia integrifolia all thrive in hot, nutrient-poor soils. The two Sennas enrich the ground by fixing nitrogen, while the Zamia stabilizes it with deep, resilient roots. Altogether, they support insects and wildlife, helping keep the Everglades ecosystem alive.
Oh my god, girl, you look so coonty today.
Thanks.
Coontie is another name for the Zamia integrifolia, and it is the only cycad native to the U.S. Not all the wildlife you see in the Everglades is friendly, so make sure to keep an eye out.
Approach, alligators, snakes, and other wildlife.
Alright, where do we go? On the topic of dangerous wildlife, you ever wonder how big a gator could get? This gator is as big as the biggest one found in Florida, measuring about 17 feet and 5 inches long. Gators aren't the only apex predators in the Everglades. There's also the Florida panther.
Although we weren't able to see a Florida panther during our visit, the Florida panthers are very elusive and remarkable animals of the Everglades. They are critically endangered as there is only 120 to 230 Florida panthers remaining in the wild. They are apex predators, meaning that they sit at the top of the food chain, which help maintain balance in the ecosystem. They are nocturnal and are rarely seen. However, their survival is being threatened by habitat loss and low genetic diversity, meaning that the protection of the Everglades is more important than ever.
Touching on the protection of the Everglades, the Royal Palm State Park had a huge role in starting the Everglades. Let's take a look.
The Royal Palm area of the Everglades is home to the Gumbo, Limbo, and Anhinga trails. It's filled with beautiful plants, wildlife, and ecosystems, but it was once at risk of being lost to development. In the early 1900s, Mayman Jennings and the Florida Federation of Women's Club led their conservation effort to protect the 960 acres of land. Thanks to their efforts, we were able to now have the Royal Palm State Park and conserve the natural beauty that we have today. This land that they saved then became part of the Everglades officially on December 6, 1947. This is a great example of how powerful conservation and women leadership truly can be.
Now that that's all done, let's get to some animals. The purple gallinule is a vibrant colored tropical bird that uses long yellow legs to walk around on lily pads. These omnivorous birds love freshwater wetlands like the Everglades, and they're one of the hundreds of species of birds in the Everglades. Let's go see some more.
Hello, we are currently on the Anhinga Trail, and it is aptly named because there's a lot of Anhinga nests around. And if you look behind me, there's actually an Anhinga right there. These birds actually dive for their food into the water, and after doing so, they lay or spread their wings out to be able to dry in the warm sun and the wind. And this one is not doing that right now, but...
Anhingas are one of the most iconic bird species of the Everglades. Ranging from greenish-black plumage in males and browner feathers in females, anhingas are quite distinctive from other birds. Speaking of their feathers, they have a special shape, which means that they get waterlogged or lose their water-repelling abilities. While this may seem like a drawback, this is actually what allows the snakebird to stay underwater for longer periods of time and spearfish successfully. On top of drying off their waterlogged feathers, their perching behavior can also be explained by a unique trait of theirs in which they have unusually low metabolic rates and high rates of body heat loss. When they perch with their backs to the sun, they are able to absorb solar energy to aid them in their metabolism and in regaining lost heat.
Cormorants perform gullar fluttering, which is rapid opening and closing movement of their throat, which acts as a built-in fan. This increases evaporation to lower their body temperature, which can be compared to panting in dogs, which keeps them cool.
Finally, the last beautiful avian we wanted to point out was the great blue heron. This is the top predator and largest wading bird in the slough. It eats snakes, fish, and sometimes even baby alligators. It truly does live up to the name. Now we turn to the bird's cousins, the reptiles.
We saw many turtles basking in the sun, including the alligator snapping turtle, Florida softshell turtle, and the Florida red-bellied turtle. These turtles rely on basking to regulate their body temperature and dry their shells. They feed on fish, water lilies, and other aquatic plants, playing an important role in the ecosystem. They are described as the gardeners of the Everglades, helping maintain a balanced and healthy habitat by controlling the vegetation and contributing to nutrient cycling.
This is the American alligator, also known as the engineer of the Everglades. This reptile reshapes the environment by carving out depressions in the slough. Other animals use these deeper holes in the dry season for shelter and feeding. We're getting short on time, so let's head over to the Gumbo Limbo Trail. Enjoy this little crow fellow we found.
The gumbo limbo tree, also called the tourist tree for its red peeling bark which resembles a sunburned tourist. Gumbo limbo trees thrive in the hardwood hammocks of the Everglades and are highly wind tolerant. They provide homes for plants like the air plant and animals like the purple-winged butterfly.
Yo guys.
Here in the gumbo limbo, noticing all the foliage, do you think it would be warmer or cooler compared to other areas? It's huge.
That's what you see in that log is moss and algae, which thrive in moist, shaded environments like the floor of the Gumbo Limbo Trail. These organisms play a big role in nutrient cycling as the decaying log breaks down over time. Have you guys noticed the pronounced similarity of leaf shapes on all these trees? Almost all of them are elliptical and have a waxy surface. Do you think this is better for wet or dry climates?
Royal palms are an iconic species to all tropical regions, and the Everglades is no exception. These trees are known for their bright green leaves and are able to quickly grow up to 80 feet tall. Royal palms, just like all other palms, are actually not considered true trees. This can be explained by the fact that they are monocots and lack wood-producing secondary growth.
This concludes our adventure in the Royal Palm and Gumbo Limbo Trails.
Hey!
Crikey! Now it's time for the activity.
Who's that Pokemon?
Good stuff. Let's see if you can get this next one.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Anhinga. If you got the last one, good job, guys. It means you were paying attention to the video.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Great blue heron. Alright, guys. This one's the hardest.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Me! This now concludes the nature documentary covering the Everglades. A special thanks to Professor Claiborne for giving us this opportunity, and thank you guys for watching.